There are also these Evo Ice weeklies, but they are for me not really interesting. I would have no chance. But Dirt Weekly is interesting. If someone like Insanity participates, it's of course a bit difficult. Like last week we had a crazy result I've seen. Really good Dirt players are playing here. We have warm-up, 15 minutes. Alright. But then let's learn the track. Haha. Yeah, not the typical dirt map coming up. Maybe I play exactly the correct edition today. Okay, this whole penalty stuff's a bit awful though. I need a GPS. Oh. I was already wondering. Alright. Uh-huh. 50.9. Because it's warm-up, I can't compare with a ghost, sadly. Here I would like to compare with a ghost. Thing is that you can do this brake tap. And it seems like you have to do it. Something I don't like too much. Lol. Oh, what was that? .0. I think that's okay. But you can of course gain much more in those brake tap parts. It is neither a dirt nor an ice map, nor dirt ice mix. This is basically, this whole map is about this one trick. It's funny that this is like a dirt weekly map. I of course didn't join other dirt weekly cups. Probably I joined the one and only where you have a kind of different map. Yeah, with this part I'm not sure. Bock. Unfortunate neutral. Where exactly did you have that slowdown? Yo, 49.5. Also I believe that this is a fast time. Of course we can't compare. The exciting thing is that I have no idea how good the others are. So when the warm-up ends, the cup starts. I don't know how the cup works. If it's just rounds mode or something else. The annoying thing is if you slide out. That can of course easily happen. Okay, also the level is good. We can conclude the level is good. What are the point differences? 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Okay. Also, consistent swiping is definitely good and will bring me a good position in the end, but by consistent positions they have to be a bit further in front. This is not good enough. So I kinda have to risk it though, that it's not really consistent anymore. But I need to get these runs in. At least the 49 must become consistent, it seems. Question is how many players are actually playing. Oh, okay. It is still around 30 at least. This technique is definitely not my biggest strength, because I never really used the brake too much. In a knockout I've been always afraid of sliding out and then you're of course knocked out. And I never really hunted a map with that trick. So I don't want to take it too risky. So it seems like we played just 15 rounds and that's it. Just 15 rounds in total. And I need to hope, of course, that they are a bit more inconsistent. The stepped guy, he's really risking it hard, in my opinion, but he seems to have it under control. Because he is getting these times in every time, every round. And I can see me sliding out every time. Because it's hard for me to see where the limit is. Okay, that's a good time. Not my PB. But we have the rounds. The Stepped and Vincho both actually lost 100 points on me. But the Boss Best, who finished next to me kinda every round, he was ahead, and Speedself, who was also close to me, also finished ahead of me. They both overtake me actually. But at least we came a bit closer to the Stepped. Need a good end if I want to make up some positions. Yeah, to 8th place at least. That's okay. It was a decent round. There were a lot of 49-second times. But, oh god, 3rd place is a 49.9. 6th place is also 49.9. Well, Endo super lucky in that round. But I lost a lot of points and positions here. It's very close overall though. Ah, Vortex overtook me in the end. Shit. The Stepped actually, since I said something, the Stepped lost it all. 58 points for him. There are so many risky lines on this map. Ah, nice, I made up positions in the end, but it's so close, and Boss Best, the main opponent, is just 2/10 in front, but he gains another 44 points there. Ah, and Speedself also in the front. And Vincho was also 4th. So we get a bigger gap to the other players. But at some point I need to catch up to Boss Best, of course. And to Speedself as well. Yeah, and that was what I was afraid of. That can happen at any moment, every time. In the end of the warm-up, when that happened more often to me, in that first turn, that made me then also less confident in that section. And I'm really surprised that others do not have that issue that much. And speed surf gets first. Yeah, it's just not the technique that I play a lot. It could have been a good map for me because of consistency and people make mistakes. But I'm also not feeling that safe on that. Because I can't foresee that my car will slide out. It just happens. And what is that jump, by the way? Man. I slid out there again. I slid out twice in a row there. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Yeah, and the 50.3 is now not good enough. We gotta risk. Nothing to lose. Lost it there towards the end. Another time that boss best, for example, is so close in front, but 2 positions again. And speed self is so consistent on this style for some reason. I don't know. He seems to really feel this trick. And I drove by 49.5 in the warm-up. I thought, yeah, with that you can win rounds. And yeah, it was a good time. But people drive often faster even. How am I only 5th with that run? How am I 6th? I drive this in the wrong moment. Ah! How? How? How can I drive this time in that round where you get only 6th? And I can drive 7 times slower and I'm only 1 position worse with that. No. It was such a good run. And then I even dropped positions in the end. How is this possible? Also really, I should have driven that round in any other, also that time in any other round. And it would have been really good. But that was the worst round to pull it off. Incredible. Oh, look at that! 49.5 and third place is 49.4. Oh, I'm maximum unlucky with my positions. Maximum unlucky with my positions. I can't believe it. How is that possible? I get the worst positions possible out of these times that I'm driving now. And I had a mistake in that one even. It was still that good time. But the fact that I'm only 10th after the first slide, or however you call that, shows quite a lot. That the others just risk this first corner more, and they don't slide out there somehow. Also I seemingly drive it much safer, but I did slide out there already. We have only one round to go. Well, Speed Surf takes it. GG. Ahead of Boss Bass. The funny thing is, Boss Bass was really, in the beginning of this match, he was all the time behind me. He was always next to me when we finished and overall behind. Then came the round where I was third and he first, and since then he had such a pace. Oh, Twinjo, I almost got Twinjo actually. But yeah, I think, also I watched the GPS of course, and the GPS had so much more speed out of these brake taps. And the GPS did also brake tap, I think 2 or 3 times somehow in alone the first slide, which I now didn't do, but I was already sliding out with just 1 brake tap, so why doing 3? Yeah, I would need to train them and learn them.